Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I hope you're doing great today. You have a smile on your face. This is the most important thing, you know, guys. Today with an embarrassing water park story. Let's go with this video.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm 17 years old, and the strangest thing happened to me.
Hi, Alice.
Once.
If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, what are you waiting for? Subscribe my channel, guys. We about to hit the 20,000 subscribers soon.
I've never had anything worse happen in my life.
Okay.
Here's how it all happened. Before an important date, I buy a new dress, but Joe invited me to the water park, so I went out for a new swimsuit. Joe?
Yeah, it's very difficult to go with a dress in a water park. First date in a water park is very unusual, right? I've never been to a water park with within a date. I do it with friends, but for a date it's better, I don't know, going for a walk or going for a dinner or something like that. But going in a water park is like a little bit unusual, right? Okay, Joe is her crush, yeah? Let's see what happens.
Joe was not my boyfriend yet, but he was extremely popular at school and I wanted to impress him. Since the date at the water park didn't imply deep conversation.
More brain or more hot? Okay, I think she picks the hottest bathing suit she can find.
I decided to focus on something else.
$999? This is quite expensive.
I chose the most expensive swimsuit, which was held together using the smallest amount of fabric possible. There were a lot of people that day, and it seemed like everyone was looking at me in my little swimsuit.
Yeah, because you show a lot of skin, right?
If only
and she paid like $1,000 for a swimsuit just to impress Joe.
I had known that I would really be drawing their attention. Soon, Joe and I were in the jacuzzi when he suggested we go on the tallest, steepest slide. Now, I have never skydived or bungee jumped. I don't like scary rides or even driving at high speed. That's what I should have told him. Instead, I decided to play along and agree.
He likes you anyway. Just say no if you don't want it. I don't think that he would say like, okay, you don't want to slide with me? You're not the perfect girl. I think he doesn't care. Just say no. Oh my gosh. Okay, what happens?
So I ended up on this slide for suicidal people. Joe went first and...
Okay, I can imagine what will happen. I have a guess.
I just couldn't make up my mind. You just need to slide down and pretend that you like it, I told myself. There were 10-year-old boys behind me in line, waiting. They began to rush me, and I turned around and shouted at them that I would jump when I was ready and no sooner. Then one of them pushed me, and I slid down. It was ridiculous.
These boys just pushed her.
Ridiculously fast and scary. I emerged from the water like a cat that had been thrown into a bath against its will. I wanted to get out of the pool quickly, but...
Yeah, okay, my clue is right, my guess is right. She lost her swimsuit.
Unbelievably, I didn't have my swimsuit on.
Yeah, it was, yeah, of course, it was a designer swimsuit. It's not for sliding down a water slide. So it would be better if you would chill in the jacuzzi with Joe and not to slide down any water slide. So now she's naked in the water park and she cannot find her bikini. This is a quite hard situation. While you are on a date, it's quite harder.
That traitorous swimsuit, which already took up too little space on my body, had disappeared. I looked around, but it was nowhere to be seen. The water was too clear and I couldn't stay there in that state.
When it's such a clear water, everybody can watch out of the swimming pool. When they see in the water, they can see that she's naked. So she has to go away there, to go to the corner or something like that, but she's in the middle of the swimming pool. Just go away or watch for your swimsuit. Maybe you will find it.
Cringed and swam to a bubbling pool nearby to hide under its bubbles.
Okay.
But I decided what to do next. I had to find Joe, and no matter how embarrassing it was, ask him to help me. I looked around again and saw Abby from another class. Of course she would be here, I thought. We hadn't spoken in more than a year, and I knew that she liked Joe. By the way, the swimsuit that she chose was even smaller than mine.
Okay, her opponent is
Although,
there.
Who was I to judge? At least she was in a swimsuit. Again, I tensed my whole body and hid behind the bubbles, bashfully. But then I saw Joe. He was talking to Abby. Did he really not care where I went?
Maybe he can't find you because you're hiding in a jacuzzi, yeah? But is it that difficult? Just ask somebody if they can bring you a towel or something like that. And where is your freaking swimsuit? It has to be somewhere.
It would have been nice to get offended and leave, but how would I do that? So I began waving my hands.
No, this is too obvious. Just a person who's walking by, just ask them if they can bring you a towel or something like that.
And calling him to ask to give me at least a towel.
Yeah.
But he didn't hear me. I was struggling to hold back tears when some boys on the other side of the pool caught my attention. They were the ones who pushed me.
Oh, no way. He's wearing the swimsuit. They have found it. Come on, guys. Okay, they are like 10 years old, but just be a little bit kind. She's in a hard situation. Please give her the swimsuit back, okay?
They were laughing out loud and very excited about something.
Yeah.
They were trying my top on themselves. Hey, you! Don't touch that! I shouted at them, but when they saw me, they took off with the top of my swimsuit. Where were their parents? I was sure that it couldn't get any worse, but no, it could. Some guy walked up and started hitting on me. Hi, can I keep you company? This pool is only for those who have lost their swimsuits, I muttered. What? I said no! I need a towel and dry clothes, but definitely not company. But the guy was not at all deterred by my unfriendly tone, and he began his pickup attempts. That's the kind of no that means... Okay. The situation gets worse. You're naked in the pool. You just want a towel or you just want your swimsuit back. And there's a guy and he doesn't leave you alone. Okay, this is very annoying. Nein, I'm not interested. Sorry, but you can bring me a towel if you want. Yeah. Just ask him. Yes, I'm getting in. He sat on the edge of my jacuzzi and started putting his legs in. No! He looked at me like a crazy person. It's just that my boyfriend is coming. He's the jealous type. I don't want there to be any trouble. Oh, I got it. I'm out. Sorry. Phew. I had finally gotten rid of him. But I was so upset that he just kept talking, even after the guy had walked away. Why didn't I ask him to help me? Was it already closing time? I was surprised that the water park had become noticeably quieter. No! Anything but this. But the silence wasn't because the park was closing.
Okay, I thought the park is closing. This is the reason why it's so quiet there. But this would be a great situation because then everybody's leaving the park and there are maybe just some employees and they could help her. So would be great. And nobody can see her. Just 1 or 2 employees. It's better than a full water park. Everybody can see her naked. So it would be, I think it would be a good situation, to be honest.
It was just that the bubbling jets in my pool had suddenly stopped.
Oh, yeah, now everybody can see that you're naked.
Anyone nearby could have easily seen me sitting there in my compromised state. Suddenly, out of the silence, came the distinct sound of Abby's voice. I looked in her direction. She was walking with friends. Joe wasn't with them. They were walking right towards me! God, were they going to see me? Why me? The whole school would surely know about this by tomorrow. I wondered how much the water distorted my physique. Maybe something small looked big. There had to be at least some positive in this shameful situation.
She's looking for the positive aspects. Yeah, it's a quite bad situation. But just ask a random person for a towel. It's not that hard, I think.
What was I thinking?
Okay, but the bubbling water is on again.
Oh no, she was very
now
close.
it's off.
Now she... Yes! Bubbles, you're back!
Bubbles are your best friend.
Oh, I missed you. I dived headlong into the pool, and when I surfaced, Abby and her friends were gone. How I longed to be able to move freely around the water park in clothes! How long had I been sitting there? I had never spent so much time in water in my life. Suddenly, an employee of the water park approached me.
Perfect employee. Just ask him for a towel. It's not that difficult. Or explain him the situation. I think he doesn't laugh at you. It's a funny situation, of course, but when he's a kind guy, he brings you a towel and then everything's fine.
How long have you been sitting here? What time is it now? He said 8 p.m. In that case, 4 hours?
She's like 4 hours in the jacuzzi? I thought it's like now like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but it's like 4 hours? Her date is already gone. What does Joe think? I think he was like, okay, my date is gone. Maybe she doesn't want me. Maybe she rejected me, but no, she actually was hiding in the pool.
I looked at him and noticed that in his hands, besides a towel, was my swimsuit. And I thought I was embarrassed before. Okay. He checked out the whole situation and he knows that it's her swimsuit. But he's kind, I think. What's your name, darling? Alice. So, Alice, I'm going to put this swimsuit and towel nice and neat right here and walk away. Shh. We'll pretend we didn't see anything. Slowly, he began moving away from the bubbling pool, which I had been sitting in for 4 hours. When I did get out, I immediately checked my phone and found a bunch of missed calls from Joe, but I didn't call.
15 missed calls, of course. He was worried, where are you? And maybe he thought that you rejected him because you were away. Imagine you're on a date with somebody and you cannot find the person. And she doesn't call you back for 4 hours. Of course you think that you have rejected him.
Call him back. His sympathy was even less reliable than my swimsuit. I look back now and laugh about what happened. It's actually kind of funny. And that's all. Thank you for...
And nobody in the school is talking about it because nobody recognized, nobody noticed. Only the employee noticed. And the two boys, they're like 10 years old, so don't care. But in the end, it's not that bad.
For listening to my story.
Okay, this was the embarrassing water park story. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, yeah, let me leave some feedback in the comments and leave a like, of course. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm uploading every day here on this channel. This is a lot of work, but I want to keep the work up. And of course, when you support me, yeah, I'm very thankful about that. Just, yeah, leave a like and of course a subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe here. Here you can see the other video, my most recent upload and another recommended video for you. Yeah, and we will see each other tomorrow in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.